A conversation in 1988 planted a mustard seed that has blessed our family. As a result of a story told by Grover Hastings, Gail and I have taken each grandchild on a special trip when they turned 12 years old. Every destination, every restaurant choice, every adventure reveals something unique about that grandchild and taught us lessons we never expected to learn. In this episode, I'll tell the story of these unforgettable trips, the rule inspired by a request to visit Jerusalem, and why some of our family's most treasured memories begin with one simple idea from a friend.
Welcome to Gleaning Mustard Seeds with Jerrie Barber. Mr. Barber is a preacher, a ventriloquist, a barefoot runner, and writes 2 blogs. When Jerrie communicates, he encourages people, try not to learn very much. Find a mustard seed. In the next few minutes, try not to learn very much. Look for something you can do to move a mountain, remove a stumbling block, or provide a stepping stone for yourself or someone else. And now, here's Jerrie with this week's mustard seed.
This mustard seed was planted more than 35 years ago. Grover Hastings, the preacher for the Northside Church in Nashville, told me about a practice he and his wife had of taking their grandchildren on a 12-year-old trip. When each grandchild reached that age, they planned a trip with that special grandchild. It'd be more than a decade until Gail and I were ready to implement that idea. I decided we needed some rules so we could treat each grandchild in a similar way. 1, the grandchild would select the destination. Gail and I would choose the motel. 2, the grandchild would choose where we ate and the activities we did on his or her trip. 3, we gave each grandchild $100. They could spend $50 on themselves and use the remaining $50 to buy gifts for others. 2 years before Elizabeth was to go on her trip, we discussed it during our family vacation in the Smoky Mountains. We asked her where she'd like to go. She paused and said, "I've always thought I'd like to go to Jerusalem." That inspired another rule. Number 4, the trip will be within 300 miles of Nashville. Elizabeth had heard her dad tell about trips that Gail and I took Jerrie Wayne and Christy on when they were about that age. She wanted to go to the Mammoth Cave area of Kentucky. We stayed at the Wigwam Village No. 2 in Cave City. We took the half-day tour of Mammoth Cave, rode the Alpine Slide, and visited Abraham Lincoln's birthplace in Hodgenville, Kentucky. We toured my old Kentucky home in Bardstown and saw the outdoor musical, The Stephen Foster Story. The next 4 grandchildren, Whitney, Britton, Braden, and Dalton, chose the Smoky Mountains as their destination. For 32 years, we've taken a vacation in that area, and they were familiar with it. We stayed in different motels, we did different activities based on each grandchild's choices. Klingman's Dome, Dollywood, Ripley's Aquarium, Miniature Golf, Gatlinburg Skylift, Parrot Mountain, Cades Cove, Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, Cherokee, North Carolina, and Christus Gardens. Because of a friend's generosity, we were able to stay with one grandchild at the house on the grounds of Christus Gardens. It was built in the mid-1800s. One of the most enjoyable activities of that trip was playing in the creek near the cabin. Wyatt Houston was the last to take the trip. He wanted to go to Memphis. We went to Graceland, the Memphis Zoo, Sky Zone Trampoline Park, the Pink Palace Museum of Science and History, and a Redbirds ball game. Some observations. Not everyone has to do it the way we did it or do it at all. Our trips were 4 days, 3 nights. We planned each trip during summer vacation or school fall break. We enjoyed worship and/or Wednesday night Bible study on each trip. Each grandchild was different and had different preferences. One selected Captain D's as the most favorite place for meals. Another didn't care. Gail told her that we wouldn't eat until she made the choice. She gladly chose good places for the entire trip. Our favorite places to go and restaurants to eat aren't our grandchildren's favorite places. I'm thankful to Grover Hastings for planting this mustard seed in 1988. It's blessed our family repeatedly since that time. What mustard seed will you and I plant, discover, or produce today?
Thank you for listening to Gleaning Mustard Seeds with Jerrie Barber. If you found a mustard seed, send a text or email with the link to a friend. This podcast is brought to you in partnership with the Ministry League Network. Ministry League is a global platform dedicated to equipping Christians with the tools they need for ministry, worship, and personal growth. Featuring over 50 podcasts created by members of the Lord's Church, Ministry League provides uplifting and biblically sound content for all ages. Through the Ministry League app, you can access these podcasts, a digital songbook for worship, free Bible study materials, curriculum, and other ministry resources to strengthen your walk with Christ. Don't miss out on the latest updates and podcast episodes. Subscribe to the Ministry League YouTube channel for daily content and exclusive insights into the work of the Lord's Church, or visit ministryleague.com to explore what's possible. Ministry League, equipping you for every good work. Thank you for listening. Jerrie looks forward to next week as we continue to collect and plant mustard seeds.